Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the one and only World Improv Network comedy show on Mile High Sports Radio. Take part in the show by giving your suggestions or questions to the cast for each show segment throughout the week, or live during the show by hitting them up on Facebook at World Improv Network, on Twitter at World Improv Net, or by calling in to Mile High Sports Radio studio line. Now, enjoy the show. It's local. It's global. You're listening to Win World Local News.
Win World Local News on Mile High Sports Radio. I'm Potter Smits. Breaking news into the Win World Local News sports desk from Win sports reporter Gimpy Gary, who's still at the Boston Marathon finish line 7 months later, waiting for Bill Cosby and others to finish the race. What's going on, Gimpy?
Hey, Potter, this is Gimpy Gary, and I'm in the Boston Marathon. Well, that was 7 months ago, but we've still got finishers out on the course, and we have celebrities, Potter! Bill Cosby's first marathon. We've been with him every step of the way. Bill's been pounding the pavement. He's been huffing and puffing and taking his little vitamins as he runs every mile. Bill pops a vitamin, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin A, vitamin K. K is for potassium. Bill's popping them all. He's supposed to finish. He's got a projected finish time of 7 days, 22 hours, and 14 minutes. And I'll tell you, Potter, we're going to be here right with him every step of the way. We love Bill. Bill loves us. He knows we love him. We know we love him. We love more than Bill could love it, because he's a lover and an exerciser and a marathoner first time forever, Potter. And he's going to come across the finish line, and we will report that live back to you, Potter! Come on!
Wow. Way to go, Gimpy. Way to stake out that race for the next, another 7 days, I guess. On to our next breaking story, which is brought to us by Win contributor Marcus from Oakland, California. In Sacramento, California this weekend, the anointed one, Kanye West, walked off stage once again during a concert, ranting in tongues about Beyonce, Jay-Z, MTV, humanity, and more. Why did the hip-hop demigod abandon his faithful paying disciples mid-rap sermon? And what was the true meaning of his lengthy tirade? To decode this enigma, let's go live to Win celebrity reporter Tanya TMZ, who's outside the Golden One Center in Sacramento with all the details. Tanya?
Oh, thank you, Potter. Thank you so much. Yeah, everyone here is very upset. As usual, we're dealing with Kanye and his enormous ego. He broke news last night that he is actually from an alien planet and he plans to take over the world. He said very many disparaging things about Jay-Z and Beyonce, America's sweethearts. He even went on to say that he thinks Brad and Angelina will get back together again. Offensive, upsetting, and generally really irritating the crowd. Just wanted to let you know we do have a fan here. His name is Timmy. Timmy's 7 years old, and he is gonna tell you what for about Kanye. Timmy, go ahead, honey.
I think Kanye is really a good person and a great singer. He signed my cast when I broke my leg skateboarding, and I'll never ever watch that cast again, because Kanye's my hero. Hi, Kanye, I love you. You're my friend.
Oh, right, Timmy, thank you. Obviously, Timmy has been brainwashed by the alien waves Kanye's been putting out. I did get a chance to talk to Kim Kardashian, Kanye's wife. She wasn't upset at all. She's infatuated with him and thinks everything he does is golden. Here's an excerpt from that interview with Kim. Kim,
Yes?
what did you think about Kanye's disparaging remarks today about Beyonce and Jay-Z?
Kanye can do whatever he wants. That's why I decided to marry him, okay?
Well, there are many people in this country who feel that your daughter, North, is definitely well below Blue Ivy. Beyonce's daughter. What do you say to that?
I'm sick and tired of people comparing our child with Beyonce's child, okay? She had the audacity to tell MTV that she wasn't going to perform unless she was going to win the award. And that is the reason why I didn't go and I didn't win the video award, because Beyonce already had it all in the bag. She had the thing rigged, just like our election did.
Right, Kim. One more question for you, please, dear. If you don't mind, I know you have to get back to the concert. But,
I have to get back to working on my butt right now, okay?
No, of course you do, Kim, and it's a fantastic butt. But if you could just tell us what is the latest color of Kylie Cosmetic lipsticks that's going to drop. Just tell us. That's the next color.
You want to know for sure?
I do. I want to know.
You want to get ready for Black Friday?
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
It is lime green with ostrich blue highlights.
Now, I'll tell you what. There's not a lot of talent in the Kardashian family, but that Kylie, she sure knows how to do cosmetics.
What are you saying? That I'm not talented?
Kim, I think you just need to go back and ride the coattails of your husband. All right.
Fine.
So as you can see, Potter, we're really dealing with some heavy, heavy stuff here. Fans have started to set the stadium on fire. We're in a lot of trouble. Back to you.
Wow, they're burning down the stadium over Kanye West. Well, you know what they say. You gotta love Kanye. He used to want to be Kanye, and you just can't be Kanye unless you're Kanye. Well, on to our next top story, which is brought to us by Win contributor Dylan of Mount Zion, Illinois. 5 days before Black Friday, people all across the U.S. are seeking refuge for a secret underground military base to find and to hide. Why are these normally capitalistic consumers running for shelter instead of starting to line up at their local Best Buy, Walmart, or Target for the 2016 deals of the century? Well, to get the answers on this shocking developing story, let's go live to Win behavioral psychologist Dr. Heinrich Headstrong, who's with the mass of shopping refugees that have snuck their way into Area 51 in Nevada. Dr. Headstrong?
Yes, thank you very much, Potter. This is Dr. Heinrich Headstrong, and here we are in the Nevada, Area 51, a very secret area in Nevada. It's north by northwest, 220 degrees by 1472 degrees. Just forget that I said that. I'm just getting my bearings here. So what I want to tell you a little bit, Potter, is we've got people here that were supposed to be waiting in line for Black Friday. However, there's some sort of fear possessing the country at this point, and I found myself a young man named Sven Heimrichstein. And Sven, what are you doing out here at Area 51 in Nevada?
Oh my God, I'm so, it's not great at all. I'm so scared because there's a Black Friday is coming, which means all these zombies will be going to the big stores and buy CVs. They'll be like DVD players, and perhaps even, Apple iPads. Oh, those scare me the most. Oh.
Well, thank you, Sven. I want you to know you're very safe. The Apple iPads have been extricated from extraterrestrial activities in the new operating system. So I want to tell you you're extremely safe. And since this is such a classified area that no one knows you're here.
Are you sure about this? I saw the movie Arrival. It scares me. And they used Apple iPads to come to Earth.
Settle down, young man. Now, I want to talk to your sister Karen. That is your adopted sister from Pennsylvania. And I noticed that when I was talking to Karen, that she has is it a birthmark, Karen, that you are hiding out here because of?
Yeah, I got a birthmark of an alien on my left lower back, you know.
I noticed that, and I wondered why you're wearing a bikini if you want to keep the secret here.
You know, I was going for a secret at first. I said to myself, if I want to meet an alien, I better display that birthmark. I better put it out there.
Yes, and I understand, and I appreciate you putting it out there because you are safe here. Everyone is safe here at Area 51. No tears are necessary. No spaceships can land within 30 feet of either side of Area 51. We are very safe here. And I want you to know one last thing, that they are opening a big box store here, yet to be revealed, and everything 50% off after 4 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day. And Potter, I'm going to pick you up some flavored jelly beans, and I will send it back to you. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Oh my goodness. I think maybe Sven's gonna blow his head right off with fear. Well, now for a look at the global weather, let's check in with Violet Volcano, who's in Plymouth, Massachusetts, reenacting the first ever Thanksgiving Day feast of 1621. How's the weather, and how's Turkey Day reenactment, Violet?
Well, it is so neat out here. I love turkey and I love weather. I will say this, global warming is a thing. We've had rain, 10 minutes later we had a blizzard, 14 minutes later we had hot sun and 85 degrees heat with humidity. It's been splendid down here. While we are filling up with water pretty quickly and Plymouth Rock is getting covered by what could only be ice cap melting, I feel great about everything I'm doing. Why, it's so hot right now, I might have to change into my bikini. Oh, look at those crazy pilgrims. Oh, that's right, take your hat off. Oh, this is too much fun, I'll tell you what. Just before I actually let you go, I wanted to tell you a funny little story. You see, a turkey he just baked right out here in the sun, like that, roasted right here in the very sun. Oh, there's a Congo line started. All right, I have to let you go, Potter.
Well, thank you, Violet, for that excellent reporting on the weather, and thank you all for tuning in to Win World Local News on Mile High Sports Radio. I'm Potter Smits. Stay tuned for Community Court next on the World Improv Network.
Give the WinCast your suggestions via Facebook, Twitter, or by calling into the Mile High Sports Radio studio line during the break for a case that needs to be tackled during Community Court. Next on Mile High Sports Radio.